get so mad, there's no control of me. My thoughts get so bad, I might grab a bat, I don't know. My rap, my blood boils over like, oh God, here goes. I lost all feeling from my head to my toes. You said some shit that I can't let go, so just stay tuned for the rest of the show. So have you ever felt betrayed? Switches how you see things, realize something needs change. Cause I know you got me fucked up, let me show you what's up. Cause enough is enough. I'll take a face full of pavement just to make a statement. I know there's no turning back. Oh God, adrenaline wasted, so mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back. I'll do what it takes, I ain't making mistakes like that. I'll play it on your face to make you go take it back. I'll lose my shit, I go crazy when I'm mad. And now you gon' wish you was just a fucked up real bad.
Be the villain! And I have no problem at all, because I couldn't care less if you like me or not. I'm here for success, and there's no one more successful than Grayson Waller.
Yeah! Let me talk to you. War game.
Hey, what's going on, everyone here? Welcome to the Sports JEDI Network channel, Heel of the Ring podcast. It is SmackDown tonight from Toronto, Canada, celebrating 25 years of the Rated R Superstar Edge. Welcome, everyone. I'm your host, the Don of the Watch Along, BX Sports JEDI KEV, and this is the Heel of the Ring podcast. We have a wonderful watch along tonight with the WWE on SmackDown. Of course, we have Sheamus taking on Edge, and could be his final match as a professional athlete, as a wrestler, in-ring competitor, or as a WWE in-ring competitor. There's a lot of rumor circulation. His contract is up as of tonight with the WWE. A lot of thirsty All Elite Wrestling fans are really thirsty and would like to see him debut next week on that disaster in Wembley. Maybe he shows up, maybe he won't. We will see on that. So, what's going on, everyone? It's been a long time to be on the Heel of the Ring Facebook group, and of course, I am the administrator of the channel. And of course, I wasn't able to get on that group due to some stupidity with the hacking of the channel of the Facebook page. But I'm in there, so now you're gonna see things starting to get cleaned up on that Heel of the Ring group page. And welcome to your podcast of the WWE here on the Heel of the Ring podcast. I hope you bought your WWE WrestleMania tickets. I'll give you an insight. I'm going to do the watch along. I've been to WrestleManias. One thing, when I saw Philadelphia, no disrespect or at all, it's going to be cold. So that's why I won't go. I didn't purchase it. It's going to be too cold. When it comes back down here to Orlando, I've been to both Orlando, Florida WrestleManias. And yes, I will. If it comes down here, Royal Rumble is scheduled to be in Orlando, Florida, or in Tampa, either or Central Florida. Then that's when I'll wait for those tickets and go to the Royal Rumble, be able to see who wins the Royal Rumble to spec their ticket to WrestleMania. So, a little news and notes. Let's talk about a little bit of thing that happened on, I believe, Monday night. Lacey Evans, formerly known as AC Evans, Macy Estrada, no longer with the company. We saw her contract has expired. She is now free agent who could sign with anyone. I believe she has no non-compete clause, so you could see her as of tomorrow night on Collision if she chooses to go to All Elite Wrestling, which I think, personally, for me, Lacey Evans will benefit her run at Impact Wrestling. I think her and Impact Wrestling, they get restarted, re-energized to work with Gail Kim, with all those wonderful, talented ladies in Impact Wrestling. Lacey Evans is a talented wrestler, but there's something that she didn't connect with the WWE universe, with the fan base. I don't know what it was. I know everyone liked the Southern Belle gimmick, and they said that was her best gimmick. I personally, when I saw that, she didn't captivate me to wanted to see more of that Southern Belle. I was like, ugh. But talented wrestler, but it was just something missing from her. When at least with the WWE, the way they booked her, the way she came across as well. I think if she would embrace the roots with the drill and sergeant from the very beginning, maybe that would have been something that would resonated, with the WWE universe, because that's some realism. For her, I just hope that she goes to Impact Wrestling or NWA. If she goes to All Elite Wrestling, that's good for her too, because she'll be one of the top women to shoot to the top of All Elite Wrestling. You could see her possibly with the TNT title run against Statlander. I don't know if they'll put her in the World Heavyweight picture. That's all. There's a lot of politicking when it comes to that woman's title, but the TNT title, I don't know. Stacey Evans will be something if she goes to All Elite Wrestling, make money, young lady. So if she gets paid by the con man, why not? It's not going to work in the WWE. Why not there? So good luck for her on her in future endeavors. Also, news and notes here, not far from here in my city, in the city that I live currently now, that's called home for the past 20 years. One half of the FTR Tag Team Champions, AEW Tag Team Champions, Cash Wheeler, is gotten arrested with a gun possession with aggravated assault. Listen, what he did was wrong. I'm not going to sugarcoat it, but living here in Orlando, Florida, driving a company vehicle, driving my own personal vehicle, these drivers here are a bunch of morons, a bunch of idiots. They take you to that level. I know I'm not giving him a pass. We all got to have a better self-control, but these idiotic drivers take you to that level. Trust me, driving a vehicle every day up and down the I-4 corridor, up and down all the 408, 417s, they drive you bananas when they linger. Here when you have to make a left turn, you have an only lane. Those left turn lights turn fast. They're like 10, 15 seconds, only 2 cars at a time. And right now we're getting congested. And when you have idiots on the phone playing with their phone, swiping right, swiping left, picking their nose, and they don't move, and 2 lights go by, it gets aggravated. Trust me, I've been to those limits. Not to the point of putting out a gun. No. But I don't condone that. But I could see where, in a moment of time, as a human who's frustrated, who wants to get home on the road, probably looking for some treatment, going to the chiropractor, whatever the case is, and you got morons on the road, no consideration. You may not want to get home, but someone else wants to get home. So I'm not giving any a pass to him. He should have been better. He's a professional, but I kind of get where he gets to that. So hopefully he bonds out. Hopefully they'll let him go travel to Wembley to that big show and all out. Hopefully he could don't mess up the plans of All Elite Wrestling, because if that doesn't succeed, I don't want to hear it that Cash Wheeler couldn't make it and that messed up the card. No, I want all their talents to make it to that Wembley show, so there's no excuses. I'm personally skeptical. I don't believe there's going to be 80,000 people there. I got to see that. It just raises my eyebrows because I posted some pictures from Tennessee yesterday, and that arena was empty. This is a reoccurring issue when it comes to All Elite Wrestling. Those arenas are empty. The hard camera side, upper decks, they're empty, and you're telling me they're going to sell out 80,000 people, 80,000 in Wembley? I mean, is Europe that thirsty for this product? Where in the United States, they give you a Texas Chainsaw Massacre match, but which everyone in the world dislike. I'm glad I did not spend any minute watching that disaster. I just, I've heard so many nasty stuff about it. Maybe I need to see it for myself before I be critical and give my thoughts and opinion on it. But if there's if you're talking about 90% of the universe or the wrestling podcasters and critics and so forth are saying that this was just terrible, I'm gonna take their word for it. Beauty is gonna be eye of the beholder. I get it, but it is what it is. There's times where people I personally thought that NXT this Tuesday, I did the watch along here. I thought the NXT watch along was a little flat. I thought it was a little flat, a little boring. And I'm not gonna blame it on the NXT Performance Center crowd. I know that I listen a lot to Busted Open. I have no quarrels of saying that or hiding behind that. I listen to Busted Open a lot. I know Dreamer was on Wednesday with Mickey talking about how the Performance Center crowd looked at boring or flat or they were dead. They don't know that's half, 95% or let's put 80%. Let's not be exaggerated. 80% of the NXT crowd that goes there, they're regulars that are there. They'll tailgate. Some people arrive there at 8 a.m. Yes, on a Tuesday, and they're there all afternoon. They'll have tents. They have the tent or the shading of the heat. They'll play dominoes, video or whatever cards. They'll buy Publix chicken. They make a tailgate out of it. And these people are there, and then the lines start forming really rapid and tense around 3 o'clock to a show that doesn't start on 7:30, and they get you in the building at 7. So you're 4 hours waiting online to get your wristband to get on there. And this past week has been over 100 degrees with the heat index, and all they give you in the Performance Center is room temperature water. So for you to get on the crowd not knowing what's going on, it's easy to talk for someone who don't know, who's looking from the outside, don't know the ins and outs, to say the crowd looked at them. No, they were tired. Their heat fatigue and feet exhausted. Hey, that's the nature of the beast when you have the NXT. If you want free tickets or you want to get on that registry and want to go watch good professional wrestling at no cost, that's the disadvantage and the things you have to give up. So for them to say that the crowd was dead, it wasn't really the crowd. They were tired. Their heat exhausted. You, Tommy Dreamer, sit out there all those hours in the heat and go watch a wrestling show with just room temperature water. So, I hope this gets to him to hear it. I tried calling Busted Open myself to just let him know that stuff because, I dislike when people talk when they don't know what goes on, the ins and outs of the show. You don't know what goes on in the Performance Center, and you quickly, and other podcasts. I got a guy who lives in Vegas and Los Angeles, and they say on their podcast that the NXT crowd is drunk, and they don't give nothing but water. So, I get upset when people put narrative on my people from Orlando, my Performance Center family that goes every week to the NXT crowd. And when they say those kind of things, it kind of bothers me. That's why I don't have no shame of speaking up here on my platform. So we're about 2 minutes before the 25-year anniversary celebration of Mr. Rated R Superstar Edge, Adam Copeland. One thing I want to say I really admire from Adam is the way he came back from that neck injury, career-ending neck injury. He persevered. He got back in the ring here. The second time as a performer at the WWE was a very, very fun, exciting to see him back, knowing that what he went through to get back into the ring, to be able to team up and have tag with his wife, Beth Phoenix. That's another great accomplishment. Even regardless if he was the main leader of the group, he started the group with the Judgment Day, so he put the foundation, the track. We all know what happened with Judgment Day. Cody got injured. They needed a baby face, and they did. And here we are on one of the best decisions that WWE probably made. Out of an injury. Let's say talk about Becky Lynch. Squeezing lemons, making lemonade out of lemons. WWE made that situation out of Cody's injury, and look where the Judgment Day is flourishing right now. And and Edge, to finish out his career the way he won. I know everyone would like the nostalgia finish where maybe him and Christian go away together. Maybe that happens in All Elite Wrestling. Who knows? One and done, or he'll come out for a couple matches and he'll call it quits with Christian. Who knows? It would be nice to see those two best of friends and the way they came from nothing, from humble beginnings to becoming millionaires with this professional wrestling. Wonderful job there for Adam. Of course, if you see his backstories on A&E, sleeping in the car, not knowing if he was going to, where his mule was, that perseverance, that want, and becoming a WWE superstar. Not only that, persevering after injury. That's something, I'm not a big Edge guy. I go, not one of my top wrestlers. I'm going to be totally honest, but I am giving him his total respect that he's well-deserved needs. Because that is well-deserved, his story and his comeback and what he's done in the ring, in and outside, reinventing himself Also that rated R superstar with Lita. I mean, it was a little edgy, but you know what? Sex sells. Let's be honest. Sex sells, and Edge took the ball and went with it, and he made himself phenomenal. I remember his match being there in the building and that WrestleMania against Taker in Orlando. What a match. That was a hell of a match there. As now we get the introduction Together Forever, the WWE, and now let's go to WWE SmackDown Watch On. Salute to everyone in the chat, everyone watching along in all different streaming platforms. So we are about 8 to 9 different streaming platforms simultaneously. We say thank you for joining us this evening at Nova Scotia Bank in Toronto. And Toronto, it is on its feet. It is waiting to serenade their native son, Edge, and give him the welcome and the send-off that he well deserves, and how he is a proud Canadian Toronto night. Let's go. This match with Sheamus one-on-one, this is going to be a hell of a match. This is going to be a hell of a match between these two. Sheamus gets better like wine every time that, you know, with his wisdom, how safe he's in the ring, and how over he continues to be with the crowd. I really am enjoying Sheamus in his hoodies. I liked him when he first came out on the scene because he checked a lot of the boxes, and now he just keeps getting better with the Brawling Brutes Fight Night. I really, really am enjoying what Sheamus is doing here also in his latter parts of his career as well. So we're going to have a tag team here. We're going to have Damage Control, Io and Bayley teaming up against Bianca and Charlotte. This could go anywhere, any which way. It could be pushing all different directions. They were teaming the breakup of Damage Control. We know Bianca and Charlotte are about to go head to head. You know, neither one has won the title. The next lady wants to be number one contender, take that title possibly from Io. So that's a lot of good storylines there. You had the pencil type of moment, and then we have one of the greatest up and coming. And I had many privileges to watch every Tuesday night in Orlando, and got to see him right in front of us and walk by us and say hello. The one and only from the Grayson Waller effect, Grayson Waller. He will be interviewing the United States champion with Santo Escobar, and there will be introducing here Grayson Waller. Grayson Waller, when he is ready to get that rocket ship to the top within a year, he is one of the top heels. Just think of him going one-on-one with Maxwell Jacob Freeman next time in SummerSlam next year. Just think about that, because I think Maxwell will be joining the WWE. I think he sees the writing on the wall. What Maxwell Jacob is doing in All Elite Wrestling is not him. You know, he is not babyface. He needs to be the prickly guy, and it's not coming over. But let's stay on course here with SmackDown tonight. Of course, and look at him taking a jab at Beth. Grayson Waller gets it like this. I actually had a run-in with Grayson on a house show. I know when he was going at it with the wrestling club. Shout out to the wrestling club, to Mr. Dean Perry, by the way. Dean Perry from the wrestling club does a phenomenal job with those kids in Brooklyn, showing them wrestling, getting them out of trouble to get into the wrestling. They write essays, they do all this wonderful stuff. And if you haven't supported the wrestling club, please do. I'm gonna ask him if I can put a link so we could help him with merchandise, to buy merchandise from the wrestling club and help them get over, because we need more wrestling clubs, not just in the Brooklyn, all around the whole country, because we need to get these kids out of trouble, get these kids watch some wrestling and put their mind active. Maybe they want to be next world-class athletes as wrestlers. Get into the shape, exercise, wrestling. And I think this will be a phenomenal thing. Kudos to Mr. Dean Perry and doing that with those kids there at Brooklyn. So we're waiting for Santo Escobar's coming out with a knee brace. So we're playing an angle where Santo is totally injured, where it was Austin Theory that, okay, he just dropped that chest on his knee. So he is coming out with a knee brace for Santo Escobar. And Austin Theory lost his title. Now, a lot of folks were happy that Austin Theory lost his United States title. I don't understand the negativity towards Austin Theory. He's only 25 years old. I mean, the way he cuts promos, the way he works, I don't see why folks are not feeling. I am really enjoying what Austin Theory is doing. Maybe he's too young, But be honest with you, why not? He's the youth. And he could be another prickly guy. Just put him there, you know. So they're giving us a recap there where Santos could not, and they saw where it could not go. And of course, you saw Ray took his place here. And of course, when Ray wins the title. Now, there's talks of WWE that want to unify the United States title and the North American title. I do not want that. I do not want that one bit. I am not in favor of that. I want to keep that NXT mid-card title at NXT. And I know that Nick Khan has a vision of making NXT a third brand. Rightfully so. You know, NXT, we could go back and forth on that. Some people might not like the NXT brand as a third brand. I personally do. Back and forth. My point is, I wouldn't want to. You need a mid-card title for the NXT kids there to shoot for, because then it'll be congested with a world title, especially the way Triple H and Shawn has visions of making title runs long and meaningful, not just transitional champions like a hot potato. So you got to have the mid-card title floating around. And personally, I would love them to bring back the NXT women's tag team titles, you know, hold a tournament there and crown it, maybe at, you know, have a long tournament with some ladies. The NXT has a lot of young ladies who are up and coming with some tag. You know, you have Lola Vice and Electra Lopez as a tag team. You had at a time you had Finn and Kiana James, that broke up. But you know you have a lot of ladies tag team. You can actually have Dana Brooks and Kiana Jordan as a tag team. So there's a lot of lady tag team that they could team up in NXT and bring back that title, you know, and more eyes on that. But okay, so now Grayson Waller's having a conversation. It looks like that is setting up here. Grayson Waller want to challenge for that United States title. A little too soon for Grayson, but you know what? I'm for it. Now, if you're watching along with me, when the camera goes to Grayson Waller, look behind his shoulder. There's a lady arguing with the security guard, and she is reaming him a new butthole. The camera angle don't go there too much. Now back again to Grayson, and they click back out again. Just keep an eye on that. She is reaming that security guard a new rear end. Let me ask you guys, LWO gets their first title with Rey Mysterio. Are you feeling this reinversion of LWO? Because it just feels like it's just Santo and Rey. I kind of want to see what we do now with the Cruz del Toro and Joaquin Wild. I kind of want to see them now get a couple of tag team wins. You know, see them more on SmackDown. Get some matches going on with them. They're good high flyers. They could move. They could go. Because if you both up for NXT just to be able to enjoy the delicious snacks and catering, you're doing them a disservice to those two guys. All right, so Santos interrupt Grayson. Okay. You can call him a dog. Okay. So, okay, so he's upset with Austin Theory. We're setting out Santo Escobar feud with Austin Theory. Now, do we see it all seems like it's going to probably happen sooner or later? Because I'll tell you the one truth. Santo Escobar does play a better heel than this babyface that he's currently right now. Legado Fantasma in NXT was a heel faction that was, you know, they got over with their introduction song. They had a hell of an intro. The people loved them in NXT because of that intro. They will sing along to it. Santo became a babyface after a while. You know, you become such a popular heel, you become a popular face. But I'm not feeling Santo as a face here currently right now. It looks like eventually, if Ray does have a long United States title run, you know, past Survivor Series, I can see Santos turning on him. Oh, we got Austin Theory coming out. A-Town down. And there is the SOB, Austin Theory. And Austin Theory has came up in wrestling gear. He's in trunks, ready to go. Look like he's going to have a match, too. Let's take this show. Let's see. All right, so he's congratulating Rey as becoming a three-time United States champion for Rey Mysterio. He's taking shots at Rey and Dominic. I love it. As Austin Theory is making his ring, we know this is going to end into some physicality. Look at Grayson Waller in the background, throwing jabs and being an instigator. That's just what the way Grayson Waller just does that. He's just a prickly guy, and he is smart. When I was telling you about the wrestling club, I had wrestling club signs, and Waller will grab people's signs in NXT and rip them. So I laminated it where you can't rip it, and then he tried to grab my sign, and I pulled it back. And we had a nice back and forth, friendly verbal exchange with Grayson Waller, which is on my Twitter page, by the way. So you got to look for it. And it was a really fun one. It was cool. Grayson is a cool dude. He's a total douche heel, but he's a cool dude. Wait a minute. Adam Pearce comes out. Uh-oh. Adam Pearce making a little bit. Nobody wants to hear him complain. Oh, wait a minute. Guess who came out? It is LA Knight. Yeah. Let me talk to you. What is this? We got all the shit talkers in the room here. LA Knight, Grayson Waller, Austin Theory. Let's go. This is business. In the words of JR, business is about to pick up. Yeah. Look at that. Everyone is saying LA Knight. Yeah. Oh, man, he is on fire right now. Let me put this up. I got to hear this promo from when the man speaks. Here we go. Look at Pierce. Pierce is just saying, let me talk to you. There we go. The crowd gets a pop. The reaction here, I love it. Oh, okay. No, there's a back and forth between these two. Let's go. Okay, he said he only defended it once in 3 months and he fumbled the ball. What he deserves. Okay, let's go. Oh. LA Knight says he wants a shot at the United States title sometime. Oh, he's talking about the battle royal. And he wants to go through Austin Theory. So we look like we got Theory versus LA Knight. Let's go. Number one contender. Yes. Number one contender match. Austin Theory, LA. Yeah. So the LA Knight push starting to begin, folks. LA Knight. And we started the yes movement here. Or the yeah movement. Yeah. LA Knight. So we got Austin Theory, LA Knight to all right after this promo to kick off SmackDown. You gotta be excited. Yes. And this is on national television as LA Knight wants to remove all the crap out of there. And he's telling Grayson Waller to get all this crap out of here. Let's go. So what's your thoughts, chat? My goodness, we're gonna get LA Knight, Austin Theory, number one contendership The winner will have a right to claim to take on the United States champion, Rey Mysterio Jr. This is going to be phenomenal. This is going to be phenomenal. I wonder if that match with Rey Mysterio Jr. is it going to be on a SmackDown or they're going to save it for the premium live event Payback. We will see. But right now, you know what? It checks the boxes here on a Friday night. Let's go. I'll say yes. Let's go for it. I'm invested. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. The promo, the first 4 or 5 minutes of the promo, I was like, can we wrap it up already? You know, I love Grayson Waller. He's a douchey of all heels. But Santos and Rey, it was like, I felt like it was a lot of want. I was like, but then when LA Knight, wait a minute, it just took your attention right back to the it like recaptivated you. It brought you back in to that promo. And there we go. Now the Orlando News is talking about Wheeler. They just showed him on the Orlando News at 10. So he says he might not make it to Wembley. All right, so we're having a commercial break. So far, so good. SmackDown is moving well. SmackDown, it started the first 5 minutes, but now what I mean in moving it well is that it's got us now invested. You know, they took the commercial here. You could go run, you get your snacks, get your drinks, go whatever you had, water, come on back because that match is about to begin. One thing I do want to give kudos to the WWE staff workers. They clear the ring like this. Watching that, the Grayson Waller effect, the way they do it in NXT, you know, they do the same exact setup and they clean that out in about 2 minutes. You know, they're fast. They're quick. They move everything out, the rug, everything in orders, not like just half-fast. They really take care of business there. They even got a dirt vacuum cleaner while they remove all that stuff. They do a phenomenal job when it comes to clearing out the ring of all that furniture and stuff to set up for the Grayson Waller effect. We were hoping to get Terrence on a little. The Tribal Chief Terrence might come on a little later. I know he's working Friday night, so maybe he'll get us. We'll get him at the tail end of the SmackDown. And I know Jay also working as well. Probably heading home or still working. Maybe when the parks close and the world's most magical place at Disney, that he'll probably be on the run, coming home and probably watch along with us as well. So want to give a salute to Jay, who joins us at Watch a Long Time as well. Samurai, of course, salute you, Samurai. If you're watching us on the Twitch, we know that Samurai, if he's not on as a guest or a panelist with us, he's usually watching with us on Twitch Network, on the Twitch app. So salute to you, Samurai, there in the Twitch. So thank you. Thank you, everyone. I want to take a minute to say thank you to everyone on the Travio, as well as the Rumble app, Twitter, Facebook, or my Facebook accounts, all new and old Facebook accounts that now we reactivated on the Heal the Ring Facebook group. Thank you so much for watching with us. Twitter, and of course, in our YouTube platform. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. We really would like you guys to help us grow this channel. And also, listen, if you guys are listening out there, you want to come on and watch along with me here, I want to be a panelist where it's just not myself, like the words of Steve Austin, flapping my gums. Come and join me. Let's have a conversation. Join the conversation. We also ask you to participate in the chat. We ask you to come and participate here. And we would love you to come on. If you have a video camera, you could come on and listen. We get the Miz interrupting us now. So another witty promo cutter coming out, the Miz. And now, of course, not wrestling geared. And look at LA Knight. I love the way he gave him that look. So now the Miz has come out. So we from Waller to Grayson to Austin Theory. Now the Miz, all the talkatives, all the promo cutters are out tonight. So wow, putting out the stops here in Toronto, and the bell rung, and Austin Theory jumps on LA Knight immediately here. And Austin Theory now with some elbows in the corner. Now he's opening up a mud flap there on LA Knight. So the referee pushing him back now. Now Austin Theory back at attack on LA Knight. Oh, he's clotheslining him and beating him up in the corner. What's he gonna do here? Oh, fall away slam there by Austin Theory. And now Corey Graves interviewing The Miz. Hey, let's go to the chat. We got a couple of chat there. Let's go. Thank you so much, Tommy T. Thank you for the subscribe. Welcome to the Sports Jedi Network family. We also do not just the wrestling watch-alongs. We got baseball. We do football. Tomorrow night, we got preseason football, the Jets, Tampa Bay. We also got the New York Knicks coming on as well. So, Tommy T, salute to you, man. And, of course, whenever you're ready, you let us know, Tommy T, and just got to hit me up on my email address. I'll send you the link, and you could more than help you join us if you want to ever come on and have a conversation and join me on here on the Other Ring podcast. It's open panel. It's an open panel, but it's not open panel to the chat. It has to go through the email. So I got to make sure I protect the channel through the email. Again, open invitation. You're more than welcome to come on. Thank you for the subscribe. All right, so LA Knight in control here. I'm going to ask this. Oh, thank you. Yes, definitely. I know the Yankees have been a little bit, we're not going to abandon them because I love my New York Yankees. But right now, wrestling is a little hot right now. The Yankees are taking it on the chin right now. And, of course, will be tomorrow Garrett Cole throws. So I'm on if I get my chores done early, I'll do the stream for Garrett Cole, the Boston Red Sox, to do double duties. We'll do that and we'll do the Jet game at the nighttime. So let me ask this here. If you had to create a pencil, who's going over tonight? Obviously, everybody would like to see LA Knight get the win. Hey, that's fine. Tomorrow, join us tomorrow then. Yankee, Boston, that's phenomenal. Good job. We have a lot of other fan base that loves to come on. Oh, I'll send it to you again, Jason. I'll send that to you again. It should be back at that. It should be back at the what you call it on your. I'll send it back to your Twitter account. It'll be there again. I'll just hit refresh. It should be there. It should be there. It should be. Give me a second there, Jay. As we get Theory now loading. Now LA Knight hits Theory into the table, and you got Miz there. Of course, a lot of back and forth talking. Oh, Theory runs into the Miz here we go. As I'm trying to get my guy on for a moment here, my partner here that does the watch alongs with me, one of the Heal the Ring podcast crew. As they go to a commercial break. So we saw LA Knight throws Austin Theory into the Miz. Miz falls on the chair. He's up and over. And now we go to the commercial break. Now, if you had the pencil back again, who would you like to see win? I think Austin Theory might take the pin here, although they might set up where a Miz interference might cost LA Knight a match there, where it's going to set up the heat between Theory, actually Miz and LA Knight. Maybe they're teasing LA Knight trying to go for a mid-card title right now. They're teasing that. Maybe it's not his time yet. Maybe WWE wants to hold it off where he goes to a pursuit of a mid-card title, possibly a Survivor Series towards the Rumble to WrestleMania. Finally, he able to hoist a title in Philadelphia, where that arena will just goes bananas and bonkers with an LA Knight championship run. When they say and they'll go crazy at WrestleMania. I don't know if the fan base is willing to wait that long or could hold out for an LA Knight to get his first taste of gold. You could still put a rocket ship on an LA Knight. On Twitter, Jay. Are you using your phone or are you using a PC? Oh, I didn't even see the text message, buddy. We are so involved with watching the show there. Let me see if I can do this to you. Hold on. You know what? Send me an email. I'll send it to you an email. If it doesn't work on Twitter, you can't get it on the Twitter. I'll send you the email. Let's see. That's weird. Let me see. We got a commercial break here. Let's see if I can get it working. Give me a second, pal. What if I send it to you through Facebook Messenger? You think you could get that? I'm trying to find. Let me first try this, and then we'll try Messenger, and then we'll see where. Okay, hold on. As they come back from the commercial break. All right, so we get the match back on as I'm trying to get Jay back on with us here. Let's see. Okay, now we get back to the commercial and Austin Theory now in the match here. I don't see you here. I'm looking for you. Hold on a second. Where are you? Yeah, still doesn't open for you, pal? Let's see. No, I'm trying to see it. As now LA Knight comes back on a comeback. Now LA Knight whips Austin Theory into the turnbuckle. Now another whip. Austin Theory now. LA Knight in control here. LA Knight is in control right now. Yeah. Russian leg sweep. Now LA Knight now. A stomping Theory as he goes down. A little clunky there on that one. Let me see if I can find you there, pal. Let me see if I can find you. I know you sent me some emails. Hold on. I don't see it there. Jay. Where are you, Jay? We found it. Nope. Yeah, but that doesn't help me there, Jay. I need you to send me a message on Messenger so I could just copy and paste it on there so you back to you on try Facebook Messenger. Obviously Twitter is not for you. Obviously Twitter is an opening. So I want to get you on here. All right, here's LA Knight now. LA Knight setting up here, and there's the Miz trying to intervene here. And he's got his back turned to Theory. Gotta be careful. Theory's a sneaky son of a gun. Now, DDT by Knight here. Let's see what Austin Theory. He's wasting too much time. Come on, get the pin. Now he's going after the Miz. Don't get counted out, LA. Come on. Now in ring now. Miz, where's the disqualification? No. Clunky. Another clunkiness. He couldn't get out of the ring there. His dress pants is a little tight. Here's Theory now. A handful of tights. And Theory wins. That's the second time LA Knight has a little bit of a clunkiness. He could, and of course, Miz, I blame that a little bit of the Miz. He should have went over the rope there, and his pants were a little too tight. All right, where did you send the message to, pal? Here it. Okay, let's try it here. All right, it should be there. Let's see if you get on. We'll have Jay join me. Hopefully he gets the link opening up. Now allow him to open up as LA Knight has a cut on top of the head there on the hairline. So LA Knight loses this. Austin Theory with a handful of tight. So it'll be Austin Theory trying to get a rematch for his United States title. Of course, now they'll give us some vignettes of Edge. Nice. John Cena had cut a promo. Now, Cena was in the Performance Center a couple days, 2 days ago, or yesterday. Took a picture with Valerie, Lola Vice there. He was in the Performance Center. All right, so they're all giving him their farewell. Natalia. They cut that one in Calvary. The Miz. Charlotte Flair. Oh, that ladder match against Ric Flair. Yes. There's Sami Zayn. Huh. I don't know what else to do then, Jay. Unfortunately, I'm not surprised why it's not. Hey, Jay, send me an email address on that same. I'm gonna try something. Send me an email address. On the same messenger where I send you the link, we're going to try something different. Send me an email address. He's going to bark. Let him out. No, he's going to bark. Thank you. As we get another commercial break here. All right, let's see. All right, check your email. So we get a commercial break here. We saw some wonderful vignettes and giving its flowers to Edge. We saw Natalia, Charlotte, reminiscing that ladder match between her father and Edge for the world title. That was a tables match, ladders and tables match that they had. John Cena as well. All right. So we wait for the commercial here. Don't forget this Tuesday night, NXT Heat Wave. That will be coming from the USA Network. Will not be going, so I'll be doing a watch along here for NXT Heat Wave. I know Jay will be there in attendance. He'll be live in person as Terrence. Last year, Heat Wave was a phenomenal show. I was there live. It was a good Heat Wave. I will be doing a watch along on Tuesday nights. So Heat Wave will be here. Now, don't know if we're going to do Monday Night Raw watch along yet, or we're going to be doing a Yankee game. So that's still up in the air because, but from the looks of it, the Yankees are losing right now. So, again, if you're Yankee game, if they're 5 games and under, we'll get the watch along preference first. But if they're not, then they'll continue with wrestling watch alongs. As we get the dogs going bananas here. All right. Yeah, you got to click on. You have to accept. You have to accept the invitation, and then you have to come into the studios. Then if it doesn't go through there, that means that browser that you open up, it probably doesn't work with Streamlab. You're gonna have to open up, if you use Chrome, then you have to go Microsoft Explorer, one or the other, vice versa, because that happens to my computer as well sometimes. So, when I try to use Microsoft Edge, it won't work well. I have to go use Chrome. When I do StreamYard, I have to use vice versa. And the dogs are having fun on a Friday night. I've got a house full of dogs this weekend. Well, I have two of my own, and we're babysitting two others. So, yeah, four dogs, all different species, by the way. All different species, or different breeds. Not species, breeds. All right, we're waiting for the commercial. Let's go. Yeah, usually Chrome will work. Usually Chrome. That's what I'm using currently right now, is using Chrome. I'm surprised. I am so surprised. Chrome works better than Microsoft Edge too, by the way. I when it comes to using this platform. All right, so they return. They're reminiscing on a young Edge. What's going on with security like that? Boy, there's a lot of different things going on back with security. They're showing that famous with Edge. And Bret the Hitman Hart when he wanted to be a wrestler. That's cool. And of course, I remember when Edge came out with the Guerrero and Christian. Good job there. I wonder if they'll allow. I wonder if they'll allow Christian to say a vignette or a promo the way. Remember when Jericho and Big Show did? We'll see. Of course, they're showing the TLC, him and Christian. There we go. And again, more Christian. I mean, you can't tell Edge's wrestling story without Christian. I mean, his story has a lot to do with Christian. Oh, he's making. Oh, there's Randy. I mean, The Rock. I said Randy. That's coming up next. Kirk Angle, you suck. That was cool. The Taker. That was WrestleMania match that like I told you, I was in attendance with the boys watching that WrestleMania match. The cash in on John Cena. When love it. Put the rated R spin going through Mick Foley through that burning table. There's Vicky Guerrero. Of course. Rated Arcade Bro. There's WrestleMania. Him and Ray capturing gold. That's a wonderful story career for Edge. And they show when he had to retire. Say that announcement. There's Vince. Hey, there's something show Vince on TV quite some time. Of course, they show his daughters. And then his return in the Royal Rumble that exploded. And what a trajectory, man. Just looking at those vignettes there and looking at his highlight package of Edge, man, no doubt Hall of Famer. Phenomenal job there. Awesome. Batista has a little bit of a promo. Nice. Even Cody. Huh. So they're honoring him. Of course, I think one of his accomplishments working alongside is with Beth Phoenix in that tag match, that mixed tag match against Judgment Day must have been a highlight for Adam, aka Edge. Of course, the thank you Edge. That's the hashtag tonight. Thank you Edge on SmackDown, and that will be the main event. Looks like it will be set up as Edge versus Sheamus. So they're tapping the shoulder on a really good wrestler in Sheamus here, a veteran to go with Edge. Also, we know that they have a lot of history, the way he got Edge back into condition with the Sheamus workout as we get Damage Control coming to the ring. Let's go. Damage Control, your world champion. But first, it is Dakota Kai coming out with Bayley. And I like it. Bayley is the hype woman. All right. So she's introducing the new women's champion, Io Sky, the genius of the sky. Here we go. Of course, I love her introduction. And the champ is in the building. All right, Damage Control with Dakota Kai. Not ready yet to compete in the ring yet. But it's good to see her on camera because out of sight, out of mind, to see her there, that's a great thing for her. So we're going to see if these two ladies could coexist. Bianca Belair and Charlotte Flair. They all want to get their hands on Io Sky for her world title. And, of course, another commercial. Oh, man. Between NXT's commercials and SmackDown's commercials, man. Oh, man. New Day versus Matt Riddle and Drew McIntyre. Now, I thought Gunther and Chad was going to be on Payback. They're giving us some good matches on Monday Night Raw. Nakamura, Rollins from Quebec. I don't know. Sunday they'll be at Montreal for Sunday Super Show. So right now the WWE is in the Canadian tour. They were in Calgary, Winnipeg. They'll be in Montreal Sunday. So they are in the WWE Canadian tour. So we wait for the commercial where we're going to see the EST and Charlotte Flair make their way to the ring. Don't forget this Sunday. I don't know if we're gonna do a watch along or not. It'll be Multiverse in New Japan Impact Wrestling. They'll have the Multiverse wrestling show, and then they have Emergence the following week. So Impact Wrestling with back-to-back premium live events or pay-per-views. That will be interesting. I am really into Impact. We had a phenomenal job with the Impact Wrestling group that we had for Slammiversary. We had a great viewing. I was by myself, but the viewership that we had, the views, over 1,000+ views for Impact Wrestling on that watch along, that was a hell of a Slammiversary. Trinity winning the women's title. We saw a lot of title changes, new X Division champion. We saw so many World Heavyweight champion. Nick Aldis lost that match there. So that was the one title that did not change on that card. And this week is going to be New Japan. This Sunday will be New Japan versus the Impact Wrestling match, kind of like a Forbidden Door type of deal there with Impact Wrestling and New Japan. So I can't wait to see that card. Maybe I'll just sit that one out since we do Emergence. I'm not too big. I don't follow too much on New Japan. It's just a lot of wrestling content. I'm going to be totally honest. Not that I dislike or don't like New Japan. I like it. I watch, Wrestle Kingdom, keeping an eye on the G1s that just passed and so forth. But it's just the time difference is so hard to keep up with New Japan Wrestling. I know when they come and they show them at time when they come to All Elite Wrestling and sometime in Impact, you get, I get to up to watch some of these talented wrestlers. The same thing Stardom with the ladies. I like to follow the ladies wrestling to see, but it's just so much wrestling content with All Elite Wrestling, NXT, WWE, SmackDown, Impact Wrestling. It's a lot. I would love to get into AAA wrestling, but it's just a lot. It's just a lot with running a channel with so many other different content that I put out with baseball, basketball, football. To really just go full-blown wrestling, it's tough for me. I would love to talk about AAA wrestling and some of those wrestlers up and coming there, because I believe they have some great wrestlers in AAA down there and New Japan, but it's just so hard. And then don't even forget, we did a couple NWA podcasts when they had their card about a year ago. I do like NWA wrestling. Billy Corgan, I think, is doing a phenomenal job with the NWA brand. There's got to get a TV deal when it comes to NWA. Personally, hopefully Billy Corgan could get a TV deal. That's why I think a wrestler like a Lacey Evans, formerly known as Lacey Evans, going on Impact or NWA would just help bring, elevate, get more reps, get more going, develop her character more. Maybe then she'll eventually go back to WWE or even heck make some more money in AEW. I mean, why not? As Bianca Belair will make her way there, her earring got stuck to her braid, and it's still stuck. Yep. So, girl, take that off. Take that earring off, girl. So Bianca in the ring, but now we're gonna wait for Charlotte. And here she comes. The 15-time world champion, Charlotte Flair. Now, Charlotte, I don't know what her vibes are no more. Is she a heel? Is she a face? She comes, it's like a tweener. I guess it depends on the crowd and what city she's in. But I tell you what, she's got all her dad's mannerisms and more down pat. But one thing, Charlotte, stop doing facial surgery. Enough. You're fine. You don't need to do more plastic surgery, love girl. Her and Natalia, man. Oof. And Tina Brooks is on that path. So some doctor here in Orlando is making a lot of money with their plastic surgery because, my goodness. So we're waiting for Charlotte to finally get in the ring and get this women's match here. We're almost getting close to the crossover hour. It'll be interesting how many minutes they're going to give these ladies to wrestle tonight here. I don't think it's going to be too much of a stacked card. I think they're just going to let a lot of the matches go. I think Edge's match will go 30 minutes. I'm pretty sure after this is wrapped up, they'll probably go to a Bloodline segment, probably in the crossover hour. So I think they're going to give 10 minutes. They're going to give the ladies 10 minutes here. Then in the crossover hour, go into the Bloodline story coming up that 9 o'clock break. That's just my opinion. Let's see how it goes. So we have Blanca Belair taking on one of the 4 horsewomen in Bayley. Just think about it. When the horsewoman starts retiring, Charlotte, Bayley, Sasha, Becky, and be able to watch those ladies what they did with the black and gold NXT brand and coming up to the main roster and taking women's wrestling to another level of evolution. I mean, because now they're not just the Brawl and Bandy matches anymore. These ladies go headlining WrestleMania, doing all the different things here, bringing the emergence of some of these other up-and-coming women wrestlers all across the board in all of the different wrestling organizations. Kudos there, the horsewoman. And, of course, everyone wants to say the Lita and Trish's of the world, the Lani Kai, don't forget that, the Gail Kim going in there and continue to wrestle there, Asa Kong doing a phenomenal job, and the one and only, the 8th wonder of the world, China. I mean, you think about Rhea Ripley now that everyone's going gaga over. We saw this 25 years ago in Joni, in AKA China. Joni was what Rhea Ripley is currently right now, and then some. And then some. And the thing was, there was not that much of a division for China. She wiped the competition out. And she was beating up on Jeff Jarrett and other wrestlers. Rhea Ripley's just on level, and China was the innovator and all that. So women's wrestling is getting greater and greater. I'm a big champion, and there's a chopper, Charlotte Flair, big champion of women's wrestling. They just bring it. Again, not this year, last year's Slammiversary, I go back to the Queen of the Mountain match from Impact Wrestling. They were so hardcore. That spot that Deonna Purrazzo and Chelsea, when they went off the table onto the chair, onto the off the ladder, off to the chair, off to the table, on the outside apron. My God, that was, and that whole entire match. I give a lot of kudos, a lot of praise to the women of Impact Wrestling, because they bring it. Killer Kelly, Kyla King, they bring it. They all bring it. Of course, you have your women's champion with Trinity, Deonna Purrazzo. You got Tasha Steele, who's a little bit on the injured and coming back slowly. Then you have, of course, Jade Cargill, who's right now don't know if she's going to continue wrestling, or she's done with all the wrestling, or just finished with the whole minutia when it comes to the wrestling business. Don't know. There's a lot of talented women. And it's unfortunate that the other company doesn't showcase the women. And I know a lot of folks complain about WWE not showcasing on their Charlotte with their typical roll out there, flattening damage control on the floor. Charlotte in control. Looks like they're going to take a commercial break. When they say that, yep, that's the cue. Karen Dunn hit the commercial. But also, when I'm back to the women's, I know a lot of folks complain about WWE not giving them women time here. I know the Becky Lynch and Trish Stratus match was taken off the SummerSlam card. We saw that they're going to lead into a steel cage. Just let it marinate. There's not either you're going to complain that the premium live events are too long and too many matches, or you're going to get you the best of the best and give you some stuff leave stuff from Mondays and Fridays. So we, as wrestling community, we can never be satisfied. We always got to complain about something. As long as the ladies main event on a Raw, why not? Or on SmackDown, why not? If they're main eventing, they're closing out the show. There's nothing wrong with that. One thing I do want to put a big emphasis: don't let Shayna Baszler cool off. She just had a phenomenal match, made Rousey pretty much tap out of wrestling. You got to continue to heat and do not allow Baszler to get cooled off. I don't care if she's a heel, a tweener, or face. You got to now continue to have her go out there and just annihilate competition. I like the fact that she came out with the black eye the day after Monday Night Raw. Don't let her cool off. This Monday, you have to feature her. Don't let her lose that momentum. You finally got some momentum with the crowd that behind Shayna Baszler. Let's face it, she's been a lackluster ever since her NXT arrival. Now there's a chance for you to really get it going. Don't let Baszler get cold, personally. If you have to put her in a program with Raquel Rodriguez, I know everyone's pushing towards Raquel and Rhea Ripley. Everybody wants to see that match right now. Personally, would love to push that for a little later. That's two big women that with that magnitude should be wrestling in a SummerSlam or a Rumble WrestleMania type. Survivor Series is going to be mostly teams, so I wouldn't think of a Survivor Series. I don't want them to rush it or put it as that's got to be a big premium live event between Rhea and Raquel right now. So I kind of would like to put Baszler in the middle, in between, to sandwich that rivalry. You got to make Shayna beats Raquel. You can always heat up Raquel winning the Royal Rumble and so forth, and set up against Rhea Ripley where she just can't get her hands on her. As if I'm creative with the pencil. And I said, and me, I kind of want to see, but it's not going to happen because Rhea now is in Rhea and Selena are on two different shows. I would have had Rhea slip on a banana peel and lose the title to Selena just temporarily, but in September, around the September 9/11 time of the year. And even if she gets it back, just a transitional type of thing, that would have worked because there's a big story, a feel-good story behind it. I don't know if WWE Creative would do that. Here's Flair, as Bayley for a pin. She got a near fall there at 2. She kicks out. All right, so they were damage control and control, working well, of course. Io Sky now working on Charlotte. You got Io Sky with the headlock, front headlock here. Then he's got the front headlock on Charlotte. Now sends him to the ropes. What's she do? No, ducks underneath. And here's a leg head scissors and right into an armbar. And here's a headlock. What a nice move by Io Sky there. She got a submission. Now Charlotte getting into her feet. Charlotte now trying to break that reversal. Charlotte flips over Io Sky. Sky trying to get a tag. Blanca, nope. Here's a sunset flip. Nope. Io Sky with a kick. What's she going to do now here? What's she setting up here? Double arm suplex. Nope. And Charlotte now sending Io on a backdrop. So can Charlotte get the tag here? The hot tag. Here's that tag coming up to Bianca. Bayley tags in, and Charlotte falls. What happened here? A little clunky part. This was a little clunky. Charlotte did not tag Bianca. Could we possibly see the turning of Bianca as a heel here? Remember, we saw Bobby Lashley sticking around with Montez and Ford, Montez and Dawkins. Now, damage control. No tag again. What? This is kind of weird. Io now. Now the match is getting a little clunky here, folks. Here's a drop kick. We don't know if there's going to be a tag, not a tag. Barely calling shots and Io. So if we're thinking that it's going to be Bianca and Charlotte not coexisting, it might be that we might see damage control getting a little bit frustrated with one another here. And now Charlotte now trying to get that hot tag again. There's the hot tag to Bianca Belair. Here's Bianca. Oh, shoulder tackle. Bianca again with another shoulder tackle. Drop kick. Nice drop kick. Standing drop kick by her. Now, Bianca, suplex. She's going for a suplex. Picks her up. 1, 2, 3. And she slams her down. Nice standing suplex. Bianca pops up. And she's on fire with the hot tag. Bianca now. Oh, shoulder tackle. Io into the corner. Now she's got her in the ropes. EXT now in control. With unleashing with some hands on the champion. 7 as the count. 8, 9. Here's Bayley now. Bayley coming in. Bianca now flips over. Nice move by Bianca. Now Bayley. Bianca now with a backbreaker. Oh, spine buster. So both ladies down. Here's Bianca now. Handstand. And oh, Io moved out of the way. Io now with a drop kick to the back of Belair knee. So now the match is getting a little quick pace here. As now they work on the knee of Bianca Belair. And now Io Sky now working on the knee. But that's a Charlotte type of tactic move. Bianca now tags in Bayley. Now they're going to work on her knee. Let's see what she's going to. Ooh. And she's spiking me as Charlotte is bleeding through her nose too. So there's blood now. The second match of tonight. Hard hitting bloody. We saw LA Knight on the bridge of his hairline had a cut. And now Charlotte now bleeding through her nose. Is trying to get a tag here. Bianca. Now Bayley grabbing onto her ponytail. Bianca now with a neck breaker. No, Io comes in. What we got here? A DDT neck breaker. Yes. Bianca with a move there. She back neck break Bayley and DDT Io Sky. Let's go. And now the front row calling for Charlotte. That's what we want to see. Let's go. And they get the hot tag now by Charlotte. Charlotte now going to the sky. Charlotte's going to go for a crossbody. Yep, a crossbody for Charlotte. Charlotte's on fire now. Charlotte with a chop. Another chop. Chop to Sky. Bayley gets a chop. You get a chop. She gets a chop. Oh, exploder suplex there by Charlotte. Here's Bayley coming off the ropes. And here's pick her up, catch her. What's she going to do? Fall away slam? Yep, fall away slam there by Charlotte. And Charlotte pops up again. Be careful your tatas don't pop out of that. Oh, Charlotte now with the cartwheel. Clothesline. Here's the pin. 1, 2. No. Kick out there. Near fall by Bayley. Charlotte has a bloody nose. Now Charlotte getting back to her feet. This is where conditioning comes into both of these ladies. All 4 of these ladies. As Charlotte going to the top. She's going for a pan and moonsault. Charlotte, no. Bayley sends her flying. And she's hurting. And, of course, she's grabbing her ankle. Took a nasty landing, and she's grabbing her ankle. And now you got Io Sky just beating up on her on the outside here. Here comes Bayley. Bayley got to bring her in. Get a pin. As Charlotte coming in. So she should be okay. She got in the ring. 1, 2. Almost had a near fall on Charlotte. Now, Bayley now. Io look like it's going to the sky. Io's about to go flying. Io top rope. Moonsault. Misses. Charlotte got out of the way there. Io now. Oh, with the uppercut. Right to the jaw. Io Sky's typical. Now, Io now. Is she going to go for a hip attack? Oh, no. Shoulder tackle right into the turnbuckle. Into the post. But no, Bianca Belair for the tag. Wait a minute. Bayley mocking. And she's sticking for, try to go for the figure 4. And Charlotte just punched her in the nose. Bianca with the tag. Bianca pops in. Bianca now. Got her up. Is she going to go for the EST? The KOD. 1, 2, 3. Oh, Bianca hits the KOD and Bayley gets pinned as the ladies win. And it actually crossed over to the 9:04 hour. So, okay, I thought this was going to give them 10. They gave them 14, good 15-minute match for the ladies here. So, Damage Control takes the loss. Charlotte and Belair. And Charlotte holds her partner's arm up. But, man, that nasty shoulder tackle that Io on that corner post Man, but that punch that Charlotte gave Bailey right in the mouth when she was going for the figure 4. So good work there. And the crowd loves it. The crowd, and of course, and what a way to get to the crossover hour of the second hour of SmackDown. The ladies win here, and they gave them enough time. They had a good match here. They got 15 minutes. All right. So for now, Bianca and Charlotte look like they're getting along here. Ziggler, Lashley, Bailey, Ricochet saying thank you, 25 years. All right. They're showing Edge with the big gold belt. And it's hashtagging Edge25. Let's go. Kevin Owens. Edge versus Kevin Owens in that tag match. That was cool. Becky Lynch. And of course, Edge, who caused the rip between him and Dominic. Kirk Angle, who has a lot of crap he's been talking a lot in his podcast. All right, so we got Edge versus Sheamus. That's the main event, but probably we're going to hear something about the bloodline. So can't wait to hear that. No bloodline tonight. Of course, they had some personal issues they had to take care of. They have a family gathering. That's why. Little kayfabe behind the scenes. Oh, we got the Street Profits coming out. Here we go. So we got the Street Profits in a match. All right. And they're in different attire here. Little black and gold and turquoise. I kind of like their new attire. Kind of staying away from the black and red. I like it. Okay. So who are they wrestling tonight? And against the OCs. So here we go. OCs. So we're looking at could we have the Bullet Club, OC Club, take on Street Profits with AJ Styles and Bobby Lashley. Ooh. I kind of like that. Look at Dawkins. Dawkins look different. All right, we get a commercial break here. So this will probably be the final match. Then they'll go to the Bloodline storyline. Whatever. It looks like Paul Heyman might cut a promo, have a video package or something, or an announcement and adjustment after that. And then we'll go into the main event where Sheamus versus Edge. So far, right now, SmackDown's much more entertaining here than NXT Tuesday night. It's moving along. I mean, the first hour went really fast here. I wish Jay would come on and have to go back and forth and talk, have a conversation, but he's having technical difficulties. For some reason, the stream key is not letting him in. But we know he's watching along, Jay. Thanks, Jay. But you know what? The good college effort, the good college try. Appreciate it. All right. We're waiting for the commercial here. Another Nun movie. I can't believe we're already on the 18th of August. My goodness. Let's take a look at the Yankee game. See what that's going on there. What's the score on that? Oh, boy. Ooh, PLE started. Huh. Well, they're still losing 7-1. So, wow. All right. Still in commercial. Still in commercial. So Monday Night Raw looks like there's going to be a stack card here out there in Quebec. They're getting Nakamura, Rollins. I don't know if that's a match or they're going to be face to face, but look like it's kind of teased like a match. Gunther versus Mr. Chad Gable. That's going to be a good one. I wonder if they're finally going to show us some of the, where is Alba Dawn and Alba Fire? Isla Dawn and Alba Fire. We'd like to see them get some matches here. We need to see more of them. Of course, congratulations to the new women's champion, Piper Niven, won at Chelsea Got Talent. I like that. I kind of like that. You know what? Let her go in there. You know what? I'm going to be your new tag team partner. I liked it. I know Sonya Deville, unfortunately, out with the ACL. It's going to be about a year before she returns to wrestling action and wrestling shape. But you know what? You have Chelsea, who's been killing it, and Piper Niven. You know what? I think it's going to work. As we get a backstage interview with Kathy Kelly with Bianca Belair. Oh, we get a chair shot from the back. Damage control now. Oh, Bianca Belair gets a little. Oh, Bianca's hair is stuck. Oh, her hair is stuck. Good job on Bailey to rectify that, because her hair got stuck. Instead of she's like, oh, you got stuck. It goes, you know what? Haha. She put the laugh there, and they're working on Bianca's knee. Here comes the officials. Bianca Belair. They do the chair shot, so it looks like we're gonna get Bianca Belair off of TV for a little bit, because she got a premeditated attack there on her knee now. Now Bianca could sell a hell of a knee injury. We saw that on SummerSlam with that scream that she had. All right, so here comes the OCs now. Of course, Michin, a.k.a. Mia Yim, walking the guys out. The Good Brothers. The OCs, let's go. The SmackDown WWE sold 91,000 tickets. 91,000 tickets in a day. Wow. Tickets are available, but where you're going to sit in the freaking nosebleed section in the cold? That's going to be a cold stadium to be up there in the nosebleed. All right, so whole season. And we got Montez and Gallo. Here's come Carl Anderson, former NWGP strongweight champion. Oh, they gotta let Carl Anderson wrestle the way he wrestles in New Japan. They need to let him just. I know maybe it's the style that the WWE wants to be safe, but man, Carl Anderson, that match he had at the Wrestle Kingdom, he could go. I'm very impressed. They let him wrestle. Let Anderson cook. Look at Dawkins in some great shape. He has toned down a lot from where he was a year ago. So Dawkins looking really slim, looking good. I even like the line that he's got on his hair with his new hairline. He had the line there. I kind of like it. Oh, with a new look. Carl now with a chop. Another forearm. Carl, nope. Dawkins now. Oh, what What a power suplex there. Oh, big right hand there. Montez. Is this going to be a squash match here? Oh, what a move by Dawkins. Montez ready to go up to fly. He's going up. Montez. Frog splash from the heavens. Got it. He nailed it. 1, 2. No. Good job there by Gallows breaking that up. 4 men in the ring now as Gallows goes in the outside. Now, Street Profits tag. Here's Dawkins. Dawkins now. Uh-oh. Montez going to the top. No, Anderson breaks out of this one. Oh, Ford kicks out. Oh, what a spine buster by Anderson on Ford. Now Gallo kicks in. The big man. Oh, 3D. The Magic Killer. 1, 2. No, kick out by Dawkins. So he didn't get him with the Magic Killer here. Again, here's a double team by the OCs. Oh, no. Dawkins kicks out. Oh, Inseguri. Here comes Ford. Montez Ford takes him out. Oh, my God. That was vicious out to the floor. That was intense. Here's Montez Ford flying. Takes him out to the flight on the outside. Here's Anderson now. Here's Dawkins. Anderson with the knee. Tag, though. Carl did not see the tag. Here's. Oh, they set him up for a double team. Ford. 1, 2, 3. And what a quick pace match here. But what we saw here, the Street Profits with the win. This was a quick, hard-hitting match. Man, a couple of times here, I thought the OCs had the match there with a double team, but Dawkins kicked out, and here's the double team again by Montez Ford and Dawkins. They win, Street Profits, but Montez does not always sell short there with his high-flying abilities. Man, that was a phenomenal move there as we see the replay. All right. It's a good match here. It wasn't clunky. It was quick pace. Oh, Bobby Lashley's coming out. Yeah, Montez Ford lost a lot of weight. You can see that. Here's Bobby Lashley. All right, so the aluminum foil is here. You take a piece of aluminum foil, you put it in your teeth, and you chew on it, and that's Bobby Lashley. There it is. Aluminum foil. All right, so, okay, here's Paul Heyman now. Here's Paul Heyman. So just like I said, there's going to be that Bloodline promo here with Paul Heyman. Let's see what's going to happen here. Commercial. All right, so we get a commercial break. So I like what the Street Profits are doing here, the way they came out there, no nonsense. It was a quick match here. It wasn't a squash neither because you had the OCs hit a couple of their moves there. Again, I would love WWE to allow Carl Anderson to go fully blown, bring out his arsenal that he has from when he wrestles in New Japan, former Strongweight champion. I would like to see that Carl Anderson in the WWE more. Let him cook. Let him work out there because he could go. Again, if you haven't seen him really go, or at least me, check out his Wrestle Kingdom match. I know he dropped the Strongweight Championship there, or even when he won the Strongweight title. Check out that match with Carl Anderson in New Japan. He takes his wrestling to another level. I kind of would like to see them allow them to go here, the OCs, to let them be that hardcore badass tag team that we've seen on the independent circuits, on Impact Wrestling and so forth. They kind of watered down, in my opinion. I understand they're not getting probably the push. I know they're getting heavily paid well to come back to the WWE and win from time to time and be part of the OCs, but I kind of want to see an OC kind of push, get a couple of wins, and allow them to at least be the badass that we saw them in the independent circuits when it comes to the OCs, in my opinion. I just think they're a little bit watered down. That's just my opinion, my thoughts. I know that they have they could go more. One of the matches with the OCs taking on the Motor City Machine Guns, that's a hell of a match. Check it out there on YouTube, in Impact Wrestling and so forth. I'm surprised that they got them a little bit watered down. So we got one more. We're gonna see I'm interested to see what Paul Heyman's got to say. Will they talk about Jimmy Uso? Now, Jimmy and Jay Uso, we saw Jimmy quit last week. Supposedly, kudos on the WWE putting him in the alumni section. Part of the storyline, he has not left. He will be back. Me personally, I've been saying that over and over and over again. If I had to create a pencil, I will set up a fatal 4-way match at Survivor Series, War Games, and for the supremacy of the tribal chief. You have Solo versus Roman versus Jimmy versus Jay. Let them all go. Winner wins the undisputed world title. The tribal chief, Lay, and man, that's a way. And you have the Adenoli family there. What a way of doing that. Thanksgiving, family time, all that good stuff. They're all going to get together. My goodness, you could really have something with money. You could print money with that. In Chicago, of all places, you have that. Oh, give me the creative pencil on that one. Right now, if I'm Roman, you got Jimmy trying to fight Roman. The next, either payback, then you'll have either for the other pay-per-view, Fastlane, whatever. Then you can have the turn on Solo Sikoa, where he accidentally gets speared by Roman, whatever the case is. Where Solo is questioning and keeping Roman on its own, where that's going to set up a triple threat, fatal 4-way for Survivor Series. That's you could do so many different things on Crown Jewel. Anything is possible. That's what I would love to do that for Survivor Series. You already had the tribal combat, so what you do is you put a fatal 4-way in War Games. If you're not going to have the NXT brand versus SmackDown Raw NXT type of deal for the Survivor Series type of move, then you could do that there. As they showing the replay with Jimmy. Main event, Jimmy Uso. And of course, they're going over the vignette. Look at Solo. Solo doesn't change his expression. Solo is dope. Oh, that super kick. Of course, they're showing what Jay speared Roman. I love this part here. He calls his brother back and he just super kicks him. Whack! Sebastian, what's going on, man? Hello, buddy. And we're showing Jay. He's out of the bloodline. He's out of the WWE. Deuces. And he walks out. Okay. Now Paul Heyman. Here we go. This is what we wanted to see, Sebastian. Here we go. Kayla Braxton talking to Heyman. Here we go. I'm doing good, and you? I love it. I see how this interview is gonna go. Oh, that's Kayla. Oh, a lot of rumors that Jay is going to be an all elite and all in. What about those rumors? Waiting for Edge and Sheamus. Yeah, me too. That's going to be a banger. That's going to be a banger. Indeed. A lot of nostalgia in that. Boy, Paul forgot to get the Dollar Shave Club. Kayla wants to laugh. She's trying to hold a laugh. She's trying to laugh. She's trying to hold. She's trying to hold her laugh. She's trying to hold that laugh in. LA Knight, nah. Oh boy. Okay, so we'll see. So Heyman got a phone call and see if they're going to share the content of the phone call. He's going to share. Here we go. Not a rumor, it's a fact. A spoiler. Here we go. Jimmy Uso will be live SmackDown next week. Okay. She rolled her eyes. All right, here we go. It's fight night. Main event time. The match is next, Sebastian. Let's go. It's fight night. Let's go. Of course, Sheamus, accompanied with Pete Dunne and Rich Holland, a.k.a. Butch. Oh, he's going by himself? Okay. Sheamus with his shillelagh coming to the ring. A little nerves there. You can tell. No way this match ends on a draw or a count out. I mean, it's going to be. All right, commercial. Now this match should be commercial free. If the WWE would, but of course it's on Fox, what it should have went this half-hour commercial free. That would have been awesome. Let's go. Monday Night Raw. We might do the watch along. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, 50 cents now part of this? Look at this. Expendables 3. With 50 cents now. Huh. And Megan Fox. Huh. Expendable 4, not 3, 4. Okay. With Andy Garcia now. No Arnold Schwarzenegger, huh? I retired. All right, so Friday Night SmackDown, of course. This retirement 25-year celebration match. Then tomorrow we'll do some NFL watch on preseason. We'll do the Yankee baseball early. Sunday, Yankee baseball early, but don't know if we're gonna do the multiverse Impact Wrestling versus New Japan. I don't know most of the wrestlers. That's why I'm like a little skeptical to try to do the pay-per-view because I don't know the wrestlers from New Japan that well. And you know what? I might just say screw it. You know, if you guys are here, let's go for it. Let's watch along with it. If you're new to New Japan and Impact like myself, let's go. Let's watch it. Let's watch something new together. Just give me a feedback. Let me know. Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the video. Hey, BX, I'm with you. Let's go. Let's watch it. I'm with you. Let's do the multiverse watch along. We're here. We'll be watching along with you. Because I'm like this right now. I don't know too much of the card on who's gonna wrestle on that multiverse from the New Japan side. So I don't want to fake the funk. I want to make sure we get something good going. All right, let's see who's winning with the Yankees were trailing 7-1. Only one run. My God, that offense of New York has been brutal. Oh, 7-3 now. Okay. Judge hits a 2-run home run, bottom of the 8th. It's not enough. All right. I hope we don't miss out of Edge's entrance. Come on, get back from the commercial. I want to see Edge's entrance here. If it's going to be his final WWE professional wrestling, his as a regular competitor entrance, I want to see that. I'm invested in that. Yeah, there goes Evan with Edge. Evan. All right, Evan put on Facebook with Edge. That's cool. Good to see him put that there. I know when Monday Night Raw came to Orlando, him and Evan and Jay were there early. They got some great pictures with a lot of the wrestlers. All right, Jimmy returns. All right, here we go. So it will be Grayson Waller is going to take on Rey Mysterio. All right, Grayson. I like it. All right. You can hear the crowd. You can hear the crowd, the electricity of the crowd wanting Edge. Wow, Edge. Look at the lights. Here we go. The place is going to explode when he comes out. Here we go. What a way to send off their hero, their hometown hero. You think you know me, and the crowd goes bananas. There's Edge. I did see an Uncle Howdy mask in the crowd. Oh, there's Edge soaking it in. He is soaking it in. There it is. The rated R superstar. Hey, made some kids happy. His dad, I believe, or friends. There's Beth. So he is retiring because his wife is crying. All right, friends and family. They're in the front row. Let's go. He is wearing his Maple Leaf trunks. I like it. Okay, here we go. Acknowledging the crowd. Good job of Sheamus getting out of the way. Charles Robinson is the referee, Baby Nate, in a historic match for Edge. Good job there. They put Charles Robinson as the referee there. And of course, the crowd giving the serenade. Edge. Let's go. Good job. Everyone on their feet. Would he get a handshake from Sheamus? Charles Robinson is ready. Edge trying to soak it in still. Here we go. Sheamus versus Edge. And the bell has rung. And the handshake is there. Let's go. Thank you, Edge. The crowd chanting, thank you, Edge. The Hall of Famer. Here we go. This is, here we go. Oh, Edge with a shoulder tackle. And the crowd soaking it in. Let's go. Edge. Sheamus. Now, we all know that Edge has a role in the Percy Jackson Disney Plus. He is a Greek god. Oh, there's a tackle there. You got a "This is awesome" chant already going at the arena. Love it. This is awesome. Let's go. Now, here's Sheamus. Oh, knee there by Edge. Now, Sheamus now. What is he going to do here? Irish curse? Yes, indeed. Irish curse. Edge now. Ooh, ah. Now the crowd booing and Sheamus soaking it in. So Sheamus is playing the role of the heel here as they take another commercial break. Jesus, you just came for Act 1. At least give us picture in picture, then at least, come on. Mr. Frank, salute Mr. Frank in the Facebook app. What's going on, pal? Oh, Yankees now trail 8-3. All right. Thank you guys, everyone that's watching along with us. Again, thank you so much for watching along with us here on the YouTube app, on the Twitter, Twitch, on the Trivial Rumble app, and all the different Facebook pages and group pages. Thank you for joining us tonight. Leave your feedback there. Again, if you want to be a panelist and want to come on and do when we do the wrestling watch along, all you have to do is send it to my email, bxjedi76@gmail.com. Say, hey, I would like to be a panelist, and I'll send you the link, and you come on and join us on a wrestling podcast here. You know, even if we do watch alongs, if we want to do a wrestling podcast, roundtable discussion, you know, I'm always looking for folks that want to do a roundtable discussion at the time. I know everyone works, and we haven't done too many roundtable wrestling reviews or thoughts because everyone's work schedule is so different. But hey, if I could get 3 people or even 2, we'll do a wrestling podcast. We'll do a roundtable or news and notes or your thoughts, upcoming matches, the week of wrestling, the week that passed, the week, and we could do a review as well. But just don't have enough folks to join or don't have the time. Everyone's working. But if you want to do that, just shoot an email. We'll set something up. We want to get this. We want to get the Rockin' Wrestling here, the Heel of the Ring wrestling program going stronger than ever. We want to be one of the, we want to be the ones up there challenging some of these other wrestling podcasts who does a lot of blah, 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 and say a lot of word salad. But we need more. We know one guy could build it, but if you build it, they will come. I'm asking you guys to show up. All right, we're back from there. Edge now throwing some offense. Edge now again. Edge to the ropes. Edge. Oh. A little bit of a minor botch, but he recovered. He just added something that I have never seen. A springboard elbow there. What is up? Jacob Peters. SmackDown's better than a disaster. Yeah, maybe Leatherface too. All the tag team matches that they're giving you, all the repeats and tag. I'm telling you, Jacoby, they're gonna be that pay-per-view card. I'm not gonna pry it. I just want to see the aesthetics of what it looks like. 80,000 phony fans, because I don't believe it. They can't even sell out Tennessee. They can't even sell out a regular 7,000 venue. They're gonna sell. You're telling me they got 80,000 people going to Wembley? I'm having a hard time. I'm calling BS on that. Maybe they have the Candyman come out here in this match. We actually have stories that make sense. Yes, we do. Maybe that WWE could go send someone in front of the hospital with a beer. Here's Edge. Oh, cross body. He's letting it out too. Oh, almost had it too. Kicked out. Let me ask you this. Any thought of anyone coming in and interfering on Edge? I know he's retiring, but No, I think he just gets a clean win on Sheamus. We still Edge. You're sucking wind. You still got 15 minutes. Sharpshooter. No, he was trying to go for a sharpshooter and Oh, Sheamus now. Oh, with a scoop slam. 1, 2. Charles Robinson almost had a 3 there. Oh my God! You know what, Jacoby? I didn't see that Dynamite. I listened to all the different podcasters that I listen, that support and listen to a little bit, or to see what I'm up against, and also Busted Open. Man, I see that was terrible. I heard that was horrible. Oh, wait a minute. Edge is going to be set up here for the 10 beats of the Baron. Here we go. Let's see. And the crowd is booing. Now Sheamus, no, intercepted there by, oh, good pump. Here's Edge. Edge now. Edge now. Edge with 10 punches of his own. What is he doing here, Edge? Ooh, knee to the stomach. Knee. Edge is exhausted. Yep. Edge looks exhausted. You still got 10 minutes, pal. You still got 15 minutes, pal. Oh. He speared him outside. Nice move. And Beth looking on. She knows that he's leaving it all out there, having fun. Another commercial break. Oh, my goodness. All right, we got another commercial break here. Oh my goodness. Que mucho anuncio dan esto. Yep, we're still in a commercial. Everybody. Bryce Frank, salute. What if Karrion Kross attacks Edge? Karrion teases a building a fashion. I was thinking Bray Wyatt, be honest with you. I don't know why. I was thinking I saw Uncle Howdy mask in the crowd and they focused on it. You know, usually they'll, just swing the camera around. They focus a little bit on it. There when Edge went to the side of the to the side part of the entrance ramp. So I go, and then it just came to me. I said, what if they teasing Bray return interferes with Edge? But if that's really his last match, his kids are there, wife is in tears. I mean, that might be done. Blue Beetle looks dope, but here comes DC, always with their corny villains. DC has the worst corny villains in all superheroes. All right, we're waiting. All right. Texas Cloverleaf, as we come back from the commercial break, is being applied. Edge. Now, Sheamus with the Texas Cloverleaf. Forgot the Giants are playing tonight. Ooh. We show that here. All right, so now he has a Cloverleaf sitting in and Edge trying to fight here. Now, this is a good spot here to, get their wins back. 5, cooling down part of the match. The submission as Edge is breaking out of that Texas Cloverleaf. Edge now. Edge got it. What is he doing? Trying to get a crossface submission? No, a headlock. No, he's got a crossface. He got the crossface. Crossface, as you can see, both men are sweating profusely on that apron. Charles Robinson in position there, and he's getting some instructions from the ring from back because I saw when he puts the walkie-talkie that he's A little tricks of the trade that I picked up for years as they get the ring rope. You still got 10 minutes, pal. The crowd is vocal. Let's go. The crowd's invested in this match. Oh, what a kick in the chest. Sheamus. Now Sheamus getting up. Sheamus going up the top rope. Look at this. Look at Sheamus now. Now Edge on his feet. Oh, just a kick in the face there to Sheamus now. Sheamus still sitting on the top of the turnbuckle here. What is it doing here? Waiting for Edge. Edge now. Edge. Is he going for a superplex? What is Edge going to do here? High risk maneuver here. Edge on the top rope. It looks like it's going to be a superplex. Superplex. And he got it. Edge with a superplex. Three Amigos style. Nope. DDT. Oh, the execution. 1, 2. No, kick out there. Who you think would attack Edge? I hope it's Karrion Kross. I see Bryce Frank said. I kind of want to see Bray Wyatt do that, but I don't know. Because Edge started that dark cold with Judgment Day, and he likes that kind of stuff. And a Bray Wyatt come out here. You still got it, Jen, for Edge? But I don't think so. I think they're gonna leave it. I think they're gonna leave it alone, you know. But they're gonna leave it alone. I think they're gonna leave it alone. Just have him have his final go away match here. Oh, Sheamus back with his oof. Ooh. Both men are exhausted, but they're giving it. Both men. Oh, Edge again. Edge with another right hand. Edge with another right hand. Oh, Sheamus with another right hand. Now Sheamus unloading. Now another body shot. Now here's Sheamus going to the middle turnbuckle. What is he doing here? Fireman carry? What's he gonna do? White noise from the middle rope. Does Edge have enough to kick out? Here we go. Razor's Edge. Oh, the Celtic Cross. Razor's Edge. 1, 2. No, Edge kicked out. So from the second rope, white noise, followed by with the Celtic Cross, aka the Razor's Edge, and he still kicked out. Son of a gun. Only thing that's messing this whole match up here is Kevin Patrick speaking. Oh, Sheamus is dude the beats of the Baron right in front of the family. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nah, look at that. Oh, Edge. Now he's looking for more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Give him 25 for all the years he's been in the ring. And now the crowd. Sheamus turned a little bit heel here. The crowd is booing him. 5 more minutes, pal. Oh, Edge with a slap. Slapped the taste out of Sheamus. Oh, clothesline. I was gonna say slap the color out of him, but he's pale like snow. Edge, is he going to set up the spear? Crowd on their feet. Edge now waiting. Edge setting up the spear. Edge. No. Knee. Sheamus caught him with the knee. And the kick. 1, 2. Oh! Oh, had me thinking it was a 3. He had me thinking it was a 3. He had me. Oh, totally fooled me. I thought that was a 3. Woo! That was a good. Charles Robinson sold that perfect. I loved it. Uh-oh. Sheamus. Here we go. Sheamus misses. Edge. Scroll up. No, I want to see a spear. There's a spear. Yeah, I want to see a pin. I don't want to see no roll up. Spin 1, 2. No, kick out by Sheamus. 4 minutes to go, pal. Here we go. Both men are trying to finish this here. Near falls, false finishes. I love it. Look at the crowd. Look at the guys in the front row. They're invested. That's what wrestling is about. That kind of investment. Thank you, the Toronto security, allowing the fans to stand up, and looks good. Oh, what a spear. 1, 2. There it is. Edge gets the victory. No interference. Rated R superstar Edge. Yo, what a match. They were exhausted. They gave you almost 25 minutes. They gave you a long time in the ring for these two. What a banger of a match tonight. Edge gets his hand raised. This was awesome. Gets his hand raised. The fireworks in front of his family, his daughters. Love it. Let's effing go, indeed, Peter. Let's go. Let's go. And it will go off the air with this Edge winning off the air. No, okay. Standing ovation. Standing ovation with the crowd. Edge, Sheamus in the middle of the ring, and they bro it out, hug. That is what it's all about. Making moments. And WWE has just made a moment there. Edge, if that is his final match with the WWE, hell of a career. I mean, we could go through all his accolades. We did it earlier, for all the difference from coming in with the Brood, coming in, tag team, tables, ladders, and chairs against Bubba Ray and Devon Dudley, Christian Edge, the Hardys, from him reinventing himself as a singles world heavyweight champion, from Intercontinental. Edge, phenomenal job there with that injury that he had, then to come back and persevere. Good job for Edge coming back here and coming back from injury, not being told that you cannot wrestle no more, getting back into shape. Also, a second career after injury, forming the Judgment Day, not just the Judgment Day, but what he brought here. The excitement that the crowd loves to see an Edge whenever he comes out to wrestle, last year in SummerSlam, teaming up with Rey Mysterio when Dominic turned heel. What a job, Edge. That Hell in a Cell with Finn Balor earlier in the beginning of the year. So all the different matches that Edge has given us in his later part of the career. What a phenomenal job. 25 years. And personally, if he shows up in All Elite Wrestling, he shows up. Hey, wrestlers are wrestlers. They like the high of wrestling. They like the high. They want to, if he shows up elsewhere, I can't get too mad. I would love him to not to tarnish his wrestling career elsewhere. But hey, if he wants to go end it with his buddy his buddy Christian, I can't fault him either, because they went through a lot together. They were actually real friends, from the same town. If he wants to end his match with a one more tag team run with Christian, I got no problem with that either. He finished his contract with WWE. We got that last memory. This is gonna be his lasting memory, beating Sheamus on a banger on Friday Night SmackDown as a WWE performer. So be it. But if he shows up again, if he shows up in All Elite Wrestling, I mean, it's on him. It's on him. I hope he gets paid. You know, no one could tell people not to make money. So thank you, Edge. We really appreciate it. Thank you, guys. Guys, we want to thank you for the watch along. Again, please let me know in the comments, in the chat, wherever, if you guys want to join, if we should do a multiverse watch along with New Japan versus Impact Wrestling. I don't know too much of the wrestlers from New Japan. But if you guys say you're going to join me and come on and join me, we'll do it. So I'm going to leave this in your guys' hands. By tomorrow afternoon, if I don't see that you guys said anything, then I'm not going to do it. You know, so just let me know. BX watching someone said Edge goes to AEW. WWE lose a rating draw. Yes, I saw thank you Edge here, and I'll highlight them. Give me a second here, and I'll read them. BX watch someone say Edge goes to AEW. WWE lose ratings draw. They always say that. That's what irritates me with a fan. Yeah. If he goes to the AEW, it's gonna help him. It's gonna help. But then it doesn't it turn out to be you got Sting going there over the hill, Danielson, Jericho. Is he gonna get lost in the shuffle of old, instead of all elite, old elderly wrestling? And I'm not throwing shade on him. No, I hope he goes and if that's a desire in his heart, if he wants to go retire with his friend Christian, you know what? I'm all for it. I'm not gonna hate on it. I'll understand it. I understand it because if Christian is stuck on that contract and can't come to WWE, then you know what? If he has an out and he wants to go there and have, even if he has a minor match, couple matches, and he retires, I'll take it. Yeah, I'm gonna try to go. Yeah, Heat Wave, yes, Heat Wave for sure. Monday Night Raw. Looks like it's going on. It's gonna happen due to the fact that the Yankees right now they lost, so they really had to sweep the Boston Red Sox this weekend. I know I'm gonna do the 2 Yankee games Monday, Friday, tomorrow, and Sunday. So yes, NXT Heat Wave. I hope so. I hope we have Brian Pillman Jr. I hope that's something that we could see. Time flies indeed. Peter, any interest on the Impact Wrestling? I know there's Emergence next week, and there's also this Sunday. It's going to be Multiverse with the Impact Wrestling versus New Japan. Again, I'm not a big New Japan guy. I watched the Wrestle Kingdom, but I cannot keep up with all that. So I'm going to be a little lost when it comes to the New Japan talent. Maybe I'll just sit this one out and just wait for Impact when Impact does the Emergence pay-per-view. You're watching with my friends on Twitch. Okay. All right. I will be on Twitch. So yes, you will. Okay. So definitely. All right. So I'll definitely try. I'll see if I'll do it. If hopefully I get a panelist to come and join me. It's tough to do a wrestling show that I don't know a lot of the wrestlers and by myself to try to fill in. I just don't want to sound like total BS or faking the funk. That's why I asked if I get because the last Impact for Slammiversary was phenomenal. We had a big viewership. We had a big number of viewership watching. So I say, you know what? We're tapping into a market where Impact, not a lot of people do a lot of Impact watch along. I enjoy Impact Wrestling. I watched it last night. I really like what Impact does. I understand it's taped. I have the Access channel, so I get to watch that. I record it. So Wesley versus Hayes is going to be good. Yes, that's going to be a banger. Wesley teasing to be kind of a heel or totally. He sold me on that promo. Like no one believes in me. Everyone thinks I'm, doubting and overcoming. You know, first when I said Wesley and Carmelo, no way they're gonna have Carmelo. But when he made that, it sold me as like, yo, wait a minute. And I remember saying, I said, wait a minute, there's a chance here Wesley might upset, you know, because they might be pushing Carmelo Hayes to the main roster, you know, part of that Bobby Lashley group. You know, they mentioned, name drop, Carmelo Hayes was mentioned there. There's not much for Carmelo Hayes really to do in the main roster. I mean, in NXT, now it's time to bring him up. So you never know. So we will see. We will see there. So with that said, I'm going to say good night to everyone. I want to say thank you for watching along on all the different platforms. I'm glad I got my Facebook page back, reinstated. It was hacked, and good that the Heal the Ring podcast Facebook group is back, up and running, strong, better than ever. We'll get some news and notes, some rumors, or anything that happens there. We'll keep that on there. Follow us there, and all my Facebook accounts and Twitter at BXJedi76. That's the handle there, so you could write to me in Twitter. If you want to be a panelist, you could email me or on the Twitter, DM me, direct message me there or in the Facebook group. And that's definitely what I'll do is I'll send you the email link. You know, I'll send you the link to the stream. You come on and join me as a panelist. Also, I'm looking to do some wrestling reviews or, you know, round tables. I need panelists. I need folks to talk that has the time, that has the ability to come on and record wrestling podcasts with just for even for YouTube and audio, because we do both simultaneously, not just the watch alongs. I really could use some more wrestling enthusiasts. If you're a wrestling fan and knows your wrestling or just wants to get an honest opinion of the wrestling and you want to come on, you just let me know, hit me up, and you're more than welcome on the channel. Open forum. We'll ask you. We're definitely all invited. So again, from me to you, if you're not down with the Healing of the Ring podcast, we always have 2 words for you. Just subscribe. And I want to thank the new subscribers that subscribe to the channel. We really, really, really appreciate you. Tommy T, thank you, Tommy. You were awesome. Thank you for joining. Thank you for subscribing. We'll see you tomorrow on the baseball watch along early. Also, we're gonna have the Jets preseason game tomorrow night. Hopefully, Chef Dan will join me for that. Chef Dan is my partner in crime in the channel, my partner, along with my son Austin, makes a 3-headed of the channels. We are the founders of the channel, and of course, we know that we have guys like part of our program, like Jay, Jay, who couldn't come on tonight because he had a little bit of technical difficulties getting on, but Jay is a partner here on the T in the Ring podcast and others. So we want to say thank you guys again. Just subscribe and have a good night. Have a blessed night. We'll see you next time. Peace.
You people bought a ticket to see me, so shut up.
Yeah. Sometimes I get so mad, there's no control.
Ladies and gentlemen, just in case you live under a rock,
I might grab a bat, I don't know. My rap, my blood boils over like, oh God, here goes. I lost all feeling from my head to my toes. You said some shit that I can't let go, so just stay tuned for the rest of the show. So have you ever felt betrayed? Switches how you see things, realize something needs change. Cause I know you got me fucked up, let me show you what's up. Cause enough is enough. I'll take a face full of pavement just to make a statement. I know there's no turning back. Oh God, adrenaline wasted, so mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back. I'll do what it takes, I ain't making mistakes like that. I'll bleed on your face to make you go take it back. I'll lose my shit, I go crazy when I'm mad. And now you gon' wish you was just a fuck up real bad.
Shut up. Be the villain. And I have no problem at all, because I couldn't care less if you like me or not. I'm here for success, and there's no one more successful than Grayson Waller.